Welcome to all the power but none of the fuss. No more plugs, no more cords. You are fully free with unbelievable power in the V8 Animal. This is an amazing vacuum cleaner for every home across this great country. Whether it's a big family or small family, whether it's one pet or several pets. It's a handheld, it's a floor vac, it's lightweight. Let's do the stairs. Let's go upstairs and downstairs, high and low. Let's use a vacuum that weighs a little over 5 pounds. And let's use the incredible technology that James Dyson and his team of engineers have developed over many years. With over 2,300 patents and hundreds more patent pending, Dyson is unlike any other company in the world, and their V8 Animal Pro is regarded quite simply as one of the best vacuum cleaners in the world. Well, for this one day only in 2021, we have a today's special price. We're gonna take the V8 Animal, which is normally $400, and we're gonna slice the price to under $300, and we're gonna include a full suite, now you see me, now you don't, we're gonna include a full suite of tools. Adding up to nearly another $150 to every tool you could possibly need, again, to do the air vents, to do the baseboards, to do the stairs, to do the rugs, to do the runners. Here's how it all kind of breaks down. Let's look at this. The machine at retail, we go to Dyson's website right now, it is indeed $399.99 to $400. Normally you would get the combination tool, the Crevice tool, the mini soft dusting brush, the mini motorized tool, and the wall docking station. But because you're buying on HSN during the 4th of July holiday weekend, we're gonna include the wide nozzle tool. There's $37. The Flexicrevice tool, there's $30. The up-top adapter, there's $27. The stiff bristle brush, there's $23.50. And the extension hose is another $20. The retail value just shy of $538. Okay, 3 colors to choose from. 2 of them exclusive that you can only find here. One of the exclusives is the purple. How nice is that? So streamlined and modern and sleek, and it's not just the outside, it's what's on the inside that counts as well. There's that exclusive purple. Next to the purple is going to be the titanium. Beautiful color. I mean, this is, you look at it, spectacular. There's nothing ordinary about any of these vacuums. Next to the titanium is our other exclusive. I love the red. We gotta love that red. What's nice is that the red plays well with the accent colors here. On all the action spots, you'll see there's the red button here and also the red at the top here. So all the colors work beautifully, I have to tell you. So you might have heard me say it right at the beginning. And this was news to me, this is pretty big. This is the only today's special of the year for Dyson in terms of any vacuum cleaner. So if it's been on your to-do list, to buy list, to shop for list, to get a Dyson vacuum, this is the one and only day where you're gonna get the best price of 2021. And at $299 and change with 5 flex pay of $60, an additional $15 saving with free shipping and handling, today is your day to do it. And I can officially make the announcement, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody watching, this is the lowest price we found. I encourage you to Google it, to shop it, to search it. I don't think you can find it better than what we've got. So with that being said, let's get into the presentation with our special guest, Dyson ambassador. She is a smarty pants herself. She's an amazing lady. Gemma Kent is here on the 4th of July holiday weekend. How are you, Gemma?
I am so excited, Adam. I'm so excited to be with you. I decided to celebrate. I got dressed up, but I'm still wearing my slippers.
That's why we love Skype.
Oh my gosh, it's brilliant. And I really am so looking forward to bringing this for the TS because it's absolutely jam-packed with features. I'm so glad we've got an hour.
Well, we're going to make the most of the hour, and we're going to take you all around the house, or all around Gemma's house. I want to just quickly tell everybody, and this is always a thrill to see this when you launch any today's special. Producer Rocky, correct me if I misheard you. Did you say 400 orders have already come through? 400 orders have already come in. That's 100 a minute. We've only been on it for 4 minutes. So if you are wanting a Dyson vacuum cleaner, clearly this is going to be a home run success today. Gemma, let's start with the basics. It feels like, and I could tell the excitement in the studio here with the guys and girls on our crew, there is a reputation that Dyson has as being quite simply the finest, the best, with the amazing technology. Keep your eye on that sold counter down there. Gemma, nobody does it like Dyson, right?
I know this whole company started, established in 1993. We've got a wealth of experience. And it was started because James Dyson himself got fed up with products that don't work exactly how we expect them to work. So now what we've done, we've gotten rid of the nonsense, like you say, all the fuss, because we want you to tackle the dirt. We want you to get to town and then get on with the rest of your life. And even in my home, this is so regular. You have so many flooring types, multiple flooring before you even get into the area. And I even have this. I trained my husband well today because I just want you to capture how this really smoothly, the dirt practically jumps into the vacuum cleaner. Now, I have to brag a little bit here, Adam, because Dyson have this patented technology.
Oh, yes.
That basically, the black carbon fiber bristles in here is patented to us. Now, what that does is, if you've ever tried to vacuum a hard flooring, just like I did, the dirt will stay stuck to the floor, and there's a reason for that. That's the static holding on tightly. Dyson noticed, so their team of engineers engineered this specifically to release the static so the vacuum can actually suck it up and hold on tight to it inside the machine instead of onto the floor. And so we capture all that dirt, and combined with our whole machine filtration, we actually expel cleaner air than the air brought in. And we're certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America.
It's a wonderful addition, and it's a bonus knowing that you're nurturing a healthier home every single time you pick up your Dyson V8. For many, many folks, the Dyson V6 was their favorite vacuum. The V8 is better, more powerful, quieter, and also is a massive fan favorite with a huge number of reviews online. I want to let you know, this weighs virtually nothing at under £6, has a 2-year warranty as well. We have a comparison which kind of breaks down this versus the V6, which is the older model. It's always fascinating to see the differences. Things get better over time, right? Especially in the world of Dyson. With increased runtime, 150% more brush bar power than the V6, increased bin capacity, added dirt ejector, added battery level indicator, redesigned quick release buttons, redesigned max mode switch, and reduced motor noise, 50% quieter than the Dyson V6. But here's the thing, right, Gemma? We may have cut the cord, but we have not cut the power. For so many folks watching, it's kind of there in our mind. We're tempted to go with a cordless vacuum, but we are worried that we're going to sacrifice a compromise on power and suction power. What do you say to that?
So first of all, I want to mention that this is the vacuum that my sister has and my mother-in-law has. So if they had it and they had any complaints, you can guarantee I would hear about it. They were also hesitant about cutting that cord because, what we've come to know is that cord provides the power, but you have to change the way you're thinking, especially when you're working with Dyson. Even here, that light, you think, well, that much must indicate not only how much battery life we have, which is up to 40 minutes, but also the power. Absolutely not. If you're using this on the 39th minute, it's as though it's the first minute. Also, because you've got that fade-free power, you know that every time you're working, you're tackling the dirt as if it's, like I said, the first 30 seconds, the first minute. You really have to change the way you clean. Think about your cell phone. When you use your phone, you want to make sure that it's working as long as it's got the power. That's what you've got to think about with this vacuum. The power is now in our hands, just like our cell phones, our laptops. So is our cleaning as well.
We have so many people ordering. If you want to go to hsn.com, it's your fastest way in. Forgive me if I sound like a broken record tonight, but I'm not used to really saying what I'm about to say. I'm so used to Dyson having 4, 5, 6 today's specials a year. The fact that this is the only one of the year is a really big deal. So I want to make sure nobody misses out. The only vacuum today's special from Dyson is happening right now, and it's the lowest price we've found. July 4th holiday weekend, we want big deals. We're at $299.99. I encourage you to shop this, to search this, see what other retailers are doing. I don't think you're going to find anything to compete with what we have. When you talk about your home, big or small, whether it's carpet wall to wall or just the odd rug here and there, when you talk about maybe going into the kitchen, maybe it's the staircase, maybe it's going to be on that laminate hardwood floor, but to be able to go from space to space quickly and easily, and I'll go over here for a second onto the hardwood, not having to bend down, touch a button, press something, adjust something. I don't need to do any of that. This will go from one area of your home to the other quickly and easily and simply. If you would like to order yours, do not forget to ask your representative about our HSN Protection Plus plan. That is going to be the best way to protect all of your investments, that's for sure, especially things like vacuum cleaners or purifiers, no deductibles, and it's powered by Allstate. Well, we are just 10 minutes into this presentation, and already we've seen a lot, but let's keep on going. Gemma, we all have very different homes with very different needs. One of the things we can all agree on, though, is that vacuuming is one of the necessary chores. We've all got a vacuum, but many of us are struggling with vacuums that are 3 times the size. We know we're having to plug them in, tangled cord and everything else. This is the polar opposite experience, right?
Absolutely. So I thought, you know, I'm going to make the debut back in my own home with the naughty carpet because, you know, this is what we think all the power is in this, right? Well, we're cutting the cord. So what better way to show you than actually a direct comparison? So we're using our own vacuum. It's just older technology. We're going to vacuum this naughty carpet. My husband comes down here. You'll see that it looks relatively clean. That means, you know, that means dirt can hide in there. Wilbur, one of my dogs, was rolling all the way around this. Very comfy, but that means the dirt is getting ground into there as well. So you really need a vacuum to be able to suck up the dirt and capture it. So we're going to vacuum with this corded vacuum, the standard upright, and go over it. And then I'm going to go right over it with the Dyson V8 Animal Pro and see what that can find that this one misses. Now, a big thing I want to call out here is obviously I'm dealing with a cord. It's heavier, but just listen to the sound. It's much louder. You know, you're still getting the lines. I'm shouting a little bit here, but...
What did you say, Gemma?
I know. It's so much louder. I'm like, oh my gosh, the loud noise, you know. Maybe I'm getting older, Adam, but I really don't like it. So this is the Dyson V8 Animal Pro, and you can see the lines. I'm going to go over the same thing, but also, keep me honest, empty bin. Yeah. So nothing in there, and I really find this satisfying because once you capture things, you can see it, and that means a job well done. So let's listen to the sound for this. I'm sorry, is it working? Of course it is.
I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear now.
Absolutely. I'm not even shouting. Thanks. You know, I'm sure the producers are like, thank goodness she's not shouting. But I'm going over the same area. I'm not cheating, the same lines. And let's just have a look, shall we? Look in there already. And we're going to have a closer look. But this is so satisfying that you can see in the bin. And then I've got this handy dandy little square. Here's another feature. Red means action. I'm going to lift that up and out it comes. And oh my gosh, that's creamer. Oh, and I even missed the hair right there. That's creamer. So yeah, the hair's impressive, but it's an Animal Pro. We expect that. But look at this. This is the cream. I empty it onto the floor so you can see. Look at that. Yeah. So that's, you know, that's the ability of catching 99.99% of 0.3 microns. That's the stuff we really care about. You know, the allergen-causing particles, like the pollen, the dust, the pet dander, all that yucky stuff, that stays captured in here because of the whole machine filtration. And that's why we're so proud to be certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. But let us not forget, Adam, that we went over this carpet with the standard upright, and then this little devil, the Dyson V8 Animal Pro, went over it well and found dirt that this one missed. That, to me, is the proof in the pudding.
And that's the story that we believe is going to be the same at your home. I think you're going to notice the Dyson difference. You know, Dyson don't typically discount. They don't need to. We have a substantial discount because we've been working with Dyson for years. We can absolutely get this to you for $299 and change on a flex pay of $60. You know, I'm all about the deals, and this is the big weekend sale, right? What do you need to buy? Let's buy it this weekend. It's all on 5 flex pay. It's all big savings. We're looking at $537 retail down to $299.99. So it's substantial. And again, search and shop and look. I don't think you're going to find anything close. Not only do we have the sliced and diced price, but we've got the suite of tools. And I'm stealing that word from Gemma because when we had our meeting before the show, that's how Gemma described it. She said, and you know, you get the tool suite. I thought it's perfect, Gemma. It is a suite of tools you're gonna get. Listen to this. The combination tool, the Crevice tool, the mini soft dusting brush, the mini motorized tool, the extension hose, the up-top adapter, the wide nozzle tool, the Flexicrevice tool, which is brand new, the stiff bristle brush as well. There's $150 there or thereabouts in additional tools. Yeah, you get the included ones, which you would get in any store, but we're not any store, we're HSN. We're celebrating 44 years as the world's first shopping channel. We want to give you more stuff. All of those additional tools are valuable to you, that is for sure. So in the year 2021, if you were thinking about buying a vacuum cleaner, if you were thinking of treating yourself to a 2-in-1 vacuum that's gonna do all around the house quickly and easily and simply, whether it's just you and your husband or the kids or lots of pets at home, this will deliver that perfect experience. It's got the power and the suction that you would expect to get even deep down into the crevices, into the nooks and crannies where typically you wouldn't expect it to look at. Seriously, it jumps, the fur jumps into the V8, and that's because the V8 is more powerful than even the V6 was. And it's gonna be quieter as well, so you can really get the job done. When we sell out of these, they're gone. There is no extended delivery. I don't want to cause a hiccup with our wonderful Karen team, but can I just run over and do that quick color update? Because we do have a leader. We do have a leader. Come with me, everybody. It's a little bit surprising to me. I did think that the red would be in the lead, but I was totally wrong. This one right here, the titanium. If you would like the titanium, this is the most popular. So if that's the color that's piquing your interest, if that's the one you think, I'm gonna get that one, I want the titanium, I would order it tonight. We didn't expect specifically the titanium to be in the lead at this early stage, but it really is. We also have the purple, which is in second place right now, which is exclusive. And I have the red one as well, which is also an exclusive color. So don't forget to grab these. Ask about HSN Protection Plus when you place your order to protect your investment. It's always a sensible thing to do. Gemma, what other wonders can you show us about the awesome new V8?
So I feel like I've got my magic wand here, but this is absolutely, with this configuration, exclusive with HSN. It's the Flexicrevice. And since I've received it, I'm obsessed. Because not only can you get into little places, but you can remove the brush bar at the end, but watch this. It bends in multiple places. So what does that mean? You can get around corners. You know, I was having a conversation with someone, you know what they use it for? Getting around the back of a toilet. I mean, how convenient is that? Because that's areas that you don't want, don't want to reach behind. This bends and can go round the back of the toilet. The other thing that I like about this is not only is it the floor to ceiling and every surface in between, but it's so easy. Red means action, and I've actually stacked 2 of the tools. Right here, I've stacked the up-top adapter. I call it the elbow because it gives it that bend. And then on the top here, I've done the combo tool right here. Red means action, attached it there. But that means I can take it up. Remember, it's less than 6 pounds and the weight is in the handle, so it's no stress on me. And then I can literally just go with the ceiling fan and clean, easy peasy. But the vents, you forget about the vents, but not anymore. My feet are firmly in my slippers on the ground and I'm reaching the vents. Or if you want to do these like half walls that we have, I'm gonna put here, I want to show you this actually. So you see here, this is what makes this a combo tool. So you take it from Crevice to a dusting brush. That's why I absolutely love this one, especially when you're doing multiple areas. And then you can get these half walls going around, lamps, the windows. Like, the job becomes so much easier because you're not wasting any of the time getting the cord out, the heavy weight, but you're also not getting a step ladder out. You've got 49 inches of reach here. Your feet stay on the ground and it's really easy to lift because it weighs less than 6 pounds.
And that's a big deal, right? Because for a lot of us, that's the problem. The vacuum's too heavy. You can't have that portability. With this, you can. So you can get those fan blades. You can get the air vents. You can go down to the baseboards. The tools that Gemma's using, they're all included. I don't want you thinking you have to spend any more money, because you don't. Every single tool that Gemma will use tonight is in the tool suite that we have curated for you and put together exclusively on HSN. So we're really upgrading your experience, that's for sure, making sure you can get the most out of your shiny new Dyson V8. Remember, the cost of ownership of this product is $0 because you're not replacing bags, you're not replacing filters. Once you've bought your Dyson V8, it's gonna run for you. And as so many people will attest to, it will work for you for many years down the line. They say once you go Dyson, you never go back. Once you try Dyson, you never ever want anything else. The 3 colors, red, purple, or titanium, is the best seller right now. We're going cordless. It's got to be the main catalyst here. We know we love Dyson. We know we love the V8. We know we love the quality and performance, the suction power, which is what the brand was built on. But now we can finally go cordless. And that is, let nobody tell you otherwise, a massive deal breaker. This will change the whole experience when you're vacuuming. Knowing you can grab and go and you have complete freedom and flexibility to go upstairs and downstairs, to go outside and detail the car. You're no longer tethered. You're no longer winding the cord up or bending down and plugging it in, unplugging it, going to the next room, plugging it in. No more of that. 40-minute runtime is the longest ever. And with this experience versus the V6, many folks, I'm sure, are upgrading tonight from the V6. And this is a complete different ball game. When I was doing my research earlier on pricing, one of the things that kept popping up was the V6. And I want to put out buyer beware. If you're Googling Dyson, trying to see what other people are charging, make sure you're comparing apples to apples. This is not the V6, it is the V8. It's a whole different league, a whole different class. Remember, lowest price we found, and the only today's special of the year is happening right now. Dyson will be on TV many more times, but nobody else is going to get the price you're going to get. When we air this at $350, $399 will still be less than the market, but at $299, this is an awesome opportunity to really say, okay, it's the 4th of July holiday special, it's a great deal, it's a great discount, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna grab it. Let's go back over here a second. You just saw the fact that this is a great floor vacuum. You're seeing video of how this is a great handheld vacuum. The handheld vacuum by itself, people will spend easily $100 on just a handy vac. This is the best of both worlds. I have a product that's able to transform. But when we talk about James Dyson and the 2,300 patents and hundreds more patent pending around the world, it's because of the technology, it's because of how user-friendly, it's because of the ergonomics, the way it feels in your hand, it's the balance, it's the fact that he thinks of everybody of all ages. We've got some more demos out here just to show you the power, big or small, it doesn't matter, right? Big or small, you turn it on, and you just suck it all up in seconds. There's no going back for a second pass because you don't need to. It's quick, it's easy, and it's oh so simple. And isn't that the key to the keys to the kingdom, as it were, Gemma? It is just so easy and so simple.
Absolutely, and we cannot forget that it's also a 2-in-1, so you can go from the stick vacuum to the handheld range. So here, red means action. I'm just gonna unclip it. And now I can actually clip on the mini motorized tool. So simple. And then I'm going to vacuum the mattress right here because easy peasy. I'm going to let you know that I have actually gotten into the habit of cleaning my mattress every time I change the sheets because skin cells get caught onto the mattress. So you want to make sure that you really are vacuuming your mattress as well. And with this mini motorized tool, you can see, you know, it's curved when you're dealing with mattresses or chairs, and it'll curve with it as well. So simple, you can capture those hairs. And again, with the asthma and allergy certification, you know those skin cells and, you know, the hair and all that is staying trapped in the vacuum itself. Now, complete disclosure, I did not dust or clean in my house the last week. And as I'm standing here, there is a naughty cobweb. So I thought, well, what about just getting it right now? So red means action. I'm going to unclip it. I'm going to put the wand back on. Again, red means action. That satisfying click.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put the combo tool mentioned before, keep it on the crevice, and attack those cobwebs right in real time. And it's done, but that's real life. Once you notice the dirt, you get it and go. And you can either charge it plugged into a wall, or you can charge it with the included dock. Very simple to install, just 2 screws. And know that it's an intelligent battery, so you don't have to worry about how long it's been charging. It will stop charging itself once it's fully charged.
And that really is why people love this, because it just, again, makes things easy and simple, right? It's got the smart charge capability. Look, we're over here in our living room, our HSN living room. I'm very comfortable. I have my Dyson Hot and Cool fan oscillating. By the way, if you do want a Dyson Hot and Cool, we do have them available. I think there's like 1,000 to go around today. $399 versus around $450 in the market. Great opportunity with free shipping and handling. We got record heat out there. This is a nice way to cool down, but also use it in the winter to keep you warm. Comes in white or the blue. And obviously, Gemma, when you talk about Dyson's products, there is something about the way they feel. I mentioned a moment ago the ergonomics of it and the balance in your hand. There is really more to this than meets the eye, other than just suction power, right?
Absolutely. So nothing is an accident with Dyson. They really, really pour themselves into their development. It's 188,000 hours of development. That's about the equivalent of 20 years. If you put all the engineers' hours together, it equaled 20 years to develop this vacuum. It's got over 260 worldwide patents, and it was tested. This is my favorite fact. 290 miles of running. So that means like going back and forth to make sure it does what it needs to do. And that's the equivalent of going from London to Paris, or I Googled it, from New York City to Richmond, Virginia. So that's how much this was tested. But that's so important, because if you're going to go from room to room, which my husband and I are going to do now, you want to make sure that it is absolutely able to do that. Now, there are two different types of bristles, the black and the red. Although they're nice colors, they serve a purpose. Obviously, the low profile you can get under. The red is the stiff bristles that get deep down into the carpet, and the carbon fiber is great for hard flooring. So I'm going to go over a carpet. I'm not doing anything except moving to the area. And then I'm going onto tile, again, not doing anything except moving to the area. And you've got that edge-to-edge cleaning. So this is one pass, edge-to-edge cleaning, floor surface to floor surface, room to room, wall to wall.
Gemma, you've got to tell me, how many times did you rehearse that earlier today with your husband? Because that was some snazzy camera work right there.
Don't say that, because he'll realise how great. Look at him. He'll realise how good he is. I won't be able to afford him soon.
It was so smooth. He was walking backwards, going from room to room. We're very impressed. The phone lines have gone crazy just based on that video. Guys, I do want to give you a quick update of where we stand. We are rapidly approaching 1,000 sold, which is... what can I tell you, a lot more than even we anticipated at launch. And this is the launch. It's midnight here on the East Coast. It's late night. You know, we're heading into a very busy Saturday, obviously, as the big 4th of July weekend continues. People are going to be waking up and shopping for this immediately. Quite honestly, it's not just our wonderful HSN customers. It's also folks that are just Googling Dyson V8. Even people that are not watching us tonight are ordering, because, you know, if you Google Dyson V8, it's coming up HSN. It's coming up roses for HSN, because you see all these other retailers and they're all charging different prices. And then we come up at $299, and of course, people just come to us. New customers, regular customers, never before seen customers. So I encourage you, if you're looking for a Dyson specifically, if you've had a Dyson, you fell in love with a Dyson, if you've always wanted a Dyson, but you, like me, you want a discount, you want a deal, right? I'm the same way, honestly, especially something like a vacuum cleaner, which you're going to have for so many years, especially this quality. Black and white is this. This is the easiest way to paint the picture. Here is a $537 package that we're offering for under $300. So $537, cross out that price, and you get it for $299.99. We'll even pay the shipping and handling, saves you another $15. I mean, it's a big deal. Just the vacuum alone at retail is $400. So you're in a great position. You're doing really well if you order this today. It's not just a good deal today, it's the best deal of the year. It's the best deal of 2021 on the Home Shopping Network. That's something to feel really excited about. The price elsewhere is, as you would see if you go to Dyson's website, it is indeed $399.99, worth every single penny. You would get the combination, the Crevice, the mini soft dusting brush, the mini motorized tool, and the wall docking station, of course. Because you're buying it from us on the 4th of July holiday weekend, not only are we cutting the price, we're going to add in extra upgrades. The wide nozzle tool, $37, the Flexicrevice tool, $30, the up-top adapter, $28, the stiff bristle brush, $23, the extension hose, $20. All of the things that Gemma's been doing, you can do as well. I'm not going to stand here and say, oh, don't forget to add this to your cart. Don't forget to add this to the shopping list. There's nothing else you need to buy. You get it all. You don't need to buy any more. Okay, here's the colors. Titanium is in the lead. Titanium is the color of the night, that is for certain. If you want titanium, order before you go to bed. No extended delivery. Advanced order, all wait list is available, and we are selling these like crazy. This is the titanium, this is the purple. Your purple in the middle, gorgeous, can't buy it anywhere else but here. There's that purple. And then we have the red at the end, which is also just gorgeous. I mean, really done. The aesthetics, the appeal, the look of it, it's everything you've come to imagine from Dyson. Remember, there is no cord, no cord. We are cutting the cord, but keeping full power. This is the ultimate vacuuming experience, lighter weight at under 6 pounds, full power, floor vac, hard floor vac, rugs and runners, carpets, it doesn't matter, and also a hand vac. It's a 2-in-1. One of the things I appreciate, Gemma, is that when you were just doing that amazing tour around the house, from room to room and floor and surface to surface, you never had to stop and change a setting, twist a dial, press a button. You did none of that because you don't need to.
Absolutely not, and I'm going to show you a little reason why. Because you've got this edge-to-edge cleaning, but these bristles here, although pretty and they look nice and stylish, they serve a purpose. These stiff bristles here are perfect for getting deep down into the carpet. And then these black carbon fiber bristles are patented technology to Dyson, and it releases the static that is the actual reason for dirt sticking to your hard flooring. So because of that, I can go from floor surface to floor surface, room to room, wall to wall, without doing anything except walking to the area I need to clean. The other thing I realized I didn't mention is that you actually have 2 power settings. High mode is the mode that I select and I use for everything. Max mode gives you that extra boost if you need, like, if ground in dirt, if you've forgotten, if you have pets and they've trodden in dirt, you didn't catch it. That's perfect to use with the stiff bristle brush that you also get to get that ground in dirt. Now, the other thing that I love about this is, again, red means action. Not only can you turn it into a handheld, now in this range it's only around 3 pounds, so we went from less than 6, which is barely nothing, to now around 3 pounds. I'm going to clip this. This is the extension hose. And then I'm also going to clip on the dusting brush, the soft dusting brush. Now, this is my home, and so all of this stuff in here is quite delicate. I wouldn't do it if I didn't trust it. So here we go. I'm dusting under here. So simple to do. I can do picture frames or mirrors, or, you know, the lamps, and then I have to go to the big one. It's the blinds. You know, these are such a pain to clean with a regular dusting cloth or something. Not anymore. Now you can just brush over, because again, the carbon fiber is going to release and attract that dirt, and then the vacuum will suck it up and capture it. With that whole machine filtration, you're not worrying about it escaping out of the back, because you have also 2 post-motor filters. Post-motor, so it just means after the motor. One here, the purple, and the one right here. Now, those filters are also lifetime filters. And just as you mentioned, Adam, you won't be telling people to add things to the cart. The filters are, they don't need to replace them. Absolutely lifetime. We recommend just rinsing them under cold water once a month. And again, they're lifetime filters and really support that whole machine filtration and keep all that dirt captured.
Zero cost of ownership, right? Zero cost. So you're not having to buy filters, you're not having to buy bags, you'll never spend another $1 on your amazing V8. And remember, as you see me vacuuming here, this is a whole different ball game compared to the V6. Over a few years, the V6 was very, very popular here in the United States and around the world. The V6, I believe, was a customer pick as well, like most Dyson products. But this one, being the V8, is not only 50% quieter, it's 150% more brush power than the V6. So if you have the V6 at home and you love it, this is a worthy upgrade, right? It's worthy of your time, that's for sure. The difference is very noticeable. Yep, it's going to get deeper into the fibers of the carpet. Yes, it's going to do the job faster than before. Yes, the run time is really unrivaled at 40 minutes. And just like Gemma said, that run time of 40 minutes, you get the same suction power at minute 40, as it were, as you do at minute 1. So, you know, you don't have to worry about it. Look down here, I just noticed, looks like the abominable, I can never say that word, abominable. What is it? The snowman, that big walking snowman. It looks like he's been through. Look at those. That looks like a size 14 or something. Look, we need to clear that up, and it doesn't matter whether the abominable snowman or just anybody's been coming through, it's the kids, the pets, this just vacuums up every floor surface so quickly. I'm thrilled and excited for Gemma and the whole team from Dyson who worked so hard to put this together, that we are now really close to 1,000 sold. The only today's special of the year is right now. There is no more. No, that's very uncharacteristic. Normally we do several today's specials. Without boring you with the details, it's all to do with supply. And over the course of the past year, it's been a little harder to get supply of things because of everything that's been going on. We're excited we got this today's special. We're just not excited that it's gonna sell out too soon, based upon the response that we're doing. Look, if you're looking at this thinking, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna put it on my credit card, great. If you want to apply for one of our credit cards, we could take another $20 off this as well. Give us a call on 1-800-695-1418. If you get approved, take $20 off your first single item purchase. As always, my time with Gemma is flying by. We have 20 minutes left before our launch is over. So definitely start shopping for yours, especially if you want that titanium color. Gemma, you know, I said earlier in jest, but it's true. People say once you try Dyson, you never go back. Why is that?
It's because of the trust, you know, customer first, you know, the innovation, the engineering, that's all to satisfy the customer. We listen. That's why it's 150% more powerful than the V6. It's 50% acoustically quieter, so it's more pleasant on the ears. If we can find a way to capture the sound of the machine itself, much better than you having to absorb that. I chat on the phone and vacuum. I mean, never would you ever think to be able to do that, but once you have experience getting rid of the nonsense, that's what's really difficult about going somewhere else, because you become to rely on it. Now, Adam, abominable. I asked my husband, my American husband, like how to say it, because I was standing here going abominable. But I was going to say, I think it's an English thing. We can't say it. And so I asked my American husband, and he said abominable. And I was like, yes!
That's it, abominable. I can't forget it. Forget it, I can't do it.
But he's come to my house too. And I really want to show it off, because this is my favorite demo, because you can see this is actually coffee creamer going straight in there, just to show the power and the dusting capability. Now, who would have thought a vacuum can dust? I absolutely love that, because this is real life, especially if you have pets, or if you have children, or you have guests. We're all starting to have guests again, and they bring in the dirt that you'd rather them not. Well, with this, you can notice it, tackle it, and pop it away. You don't have to wait till Saturdays anymore to do the big clean. You can just notice the dirt, take care of it, and then get on with the rest of your day. Now, I thought it might be fun to challenge my husband again to walk backwards, because I just want to count how many flooring types. I'll start here.
Okay.
1 with a rug, tile, 2, hardwood, 3. Here's a rug again, 4. And again, low profile. I'm going to show off this bit too, because you can really get underneath. So back to the laminate. Here's tile again. I'm going to count that because it's a different room. I'm going to go onto this naughty carpet that we have. Again, the stiff bristle brushes are working. I'm back on tile. Now I've lost count, but I think it's 6. And then I'm back on the laminate hard floor. And I'm back in another room. Now that to me is brilliant, because you're not having to clean where the plug socket is, you're cleaning where the dirt is, because you have no cord to tether you to the wall.
And that's a big difference. That's a break-in free, right? That's a game changer. I don't have the cord, I don't have the worry, I don't have the hassle, I don't have the issue. We're breaking free from the cord at the lowest price of the year, so we are excited. Look, Gemma's doing the amazing walkabout, the floor vac. Remember, this is your handheld vacuum as well. You wanna go over to the blinds, you wanna do the fan, you wanna do the baseboards, we wanna go to the car, do the baby seat, do the car mats, we can do that, right? Good weather, bad weather, whatever it may be. There's always a mess to clean up. And when you've got this type of power, at 150% more power than the V6, you're getting deep down even, I mean, this is, you know, there's a depth here, as you can see. It sucks everything up. Nothing is left. So that's why people love it, folks. That's why it's a customer pick online at hsn.com. The only difference between everywhere else and us is that you're gonna pay less if you buy it from us today. So up and down this great country, people will go out today and buy a Dyson V8 in lots of great retailers, but they're gonna pay $400 and you're gonna pay less than $300. Everywhere across this great country, people are gonna go out and pay $400 plus another $150 to get all the tools, yet you're still gonna pay under $300 and get all the tools. We're gonna slice the price to the lowest price ever, and the lowest price we've found, and the lowest price of the year for the 4th of July holiday weekend, and we're gonna include a suite of 9 tools that allows you to do every part of your home quickly and easily. So we're proud of this deal. It's a big deal. We've waited for this day. Dyson on sale. It's happening right now before your very eyes. Lowest price of the year. $400 is what the price is alone. Even if you go to Dyson's website, that is the price. They're the included tools that you would normally get. We're going to include more tools than those, though, on our second page. The second page is going to show us the tools that you wouldn't normally get. That's the wide nozzle tool at $37, the Flexicrevice tool at $30, the up-top adapter at $28, the stiff bristle brush at $23, the extension hose at $20. So there's so many additional things that you're going to get from HSN that you wouldn't normally get elsewhere. Okay, Gemma, we're kind of on a countdown now, about 16 minutes left. There is a reputation that we know and that we love. Sometimes we forget that James Dyson and the team, they've been doing this a long time now, wasn't it? Back in 1978 when he first had the idea?
Absolutely, absolutely did. And he needed to, you know, find the funds in order to create his company and establish Dyson as we know it in 1993. And that was after developing, that's my abominable, developing.
Don't you start.
5,127 prototypes just to create his first vacuum, to make sure you're satisfied. And we've taken that cyclone technology and we've given you 15 in the Dyson V8 Animal Pro. And what we've done and why we've done that is because it creates that suction power you've come to know from Dyson. In this motor alone, it rotates 5 times faster than a, what are they called? The F1? What is it called? The motor racing. I've completely slipped my mind. Formula One, yeah. Thank you. Formula One race car.
What are we like?
A mess, Adam. What are we like? But I brought you here to show that suction power, and I love it because no one spills coffee this neat, but it's just so satisfying. I know there's videos on YouTube now that you can watch. It's so lovely. Watch this one. This is coffee. I absolutely love it. It goes straight into the machine. It stays captured. And the best part is you really get to see it. And I love to see a job well done in that clear bin. There's no bag. It's a clear bin. You empty it. It's a hygienic bin emptying. Here, I'll actually show you. You'll empty it. I'm just going to empty it on the floor here. Red means action. You'll see all the yucky stuff I've been capturing. And out it comes. Look at all that stuff that I've been capturing around the home. Now, you would empty it into a bin. But what's so important to show you is that it's self-squeegees. Red means action. Hygienic, you don't need to touch it because of that self-squeegeeing as well.
And that's nice. We like that. Remember, that's a great insider tip. Whenever you see the red, that means it's an action button, as it were, that's going to do something. If you do want this, by the way, a lot of you asking, we've got the Dyson Hot and Cool, helping to tackle some of those record-breaking red-hot temperatures out there. If you do want the Dyson Hot Cool, we have it on a special sale price, down from $450 to $399. That'd look nice with your new Dyson V8. Hey, it's a whole Dyson makeover. I've got this in the blue and also in the classic white if you'd like to order it. Details are on the side of your screen. You know, I think for a lot of us, it's been there on our minds to upgrade to a cordless, but I think there's still the fear factor because we've had our corded vacuum for so long that when you say cordless, you're skeptical. Is that really going to deliver the same power as my corded vacuum? How can it, right? The truth is it does. The reason why this vacuum is so attractive is because in tests, consumer tests, magazines, newspapers, morning shows, editors' picks, seals of approval, and all the other things in between, this rates so highly, and in most cases, top marks across the board, right? Which is why people every day will spend $500 on it. You don't have to spend $500 on it. You can get it for $299, but you got to order it today while supplies last. Titanium selling the fastest, red and purple also available. I'd love for you to order tonight with us. It would It would obviously mean the world to Gemma and I, who are, we love doing these launches together, but hopefully we've shown you enough good things where you feel really confident about it. You feel excited about it. I know you already know in the back of your mind that Dyson is all that and then some, but today is the day to strike and say, I get it and I get the deal. I get the deal I've been waiting for. You know, we think about those certain days of the year, maybe it's Black Friday, we think about obviously over Thanksgiving, but we think 4th of July, that's one of the big holidays for discounts. You're getting one of our today's specials. You know, over the 4th of July weekend, we do very big deal, right? We have to do very big today's specials. We have to make sure that our values are spot on and razor sharp. That's exactly what this is, and the response is there. Google it, search it, shop it, compare it. You'll see why so many people are shopping with us tonight. Less than 10 minutes before the end of this hour. Gemma, obviously, there's a world to discover with this. What I love about it, and whilst I always recommend at least glancing through the instruction manual of anything you buy, the one thing that I do love between us is that honestly, this is so doggone easy. You'll know how to use it the minute you take it out of the box.
Absolutely, and I'll take a moment just to show you how it really arrives. So it's basically like that. You clip the wand on, you clip the motor head on, and it already comes 20% charged, so you could give it a use if you want to. But we recommend fully charging it so the battery can learn to figure out how you use it, because you want to give it that full charge, and then it's fade-free power. So even if you're on the 40th minute, it works as if it's on the first. Now, I had to squeeze in right before we finish this comparison. I call it the Dyson difference, and we're even comparing it to a Dyson vacuum. It's just older technology. I've brought my naughty carpet out because it hides the dirt. Like I said, Wilbur was on here earlier, living his best life. That's our dog. It's not me and my husband. Living his best life.
Thank you for clarifying, Gemma.
Rolling all over the carpet, having a great time. And this carpet is brilliant, especially if you like to hide dirt. But what's not brilliant is if the dirt stays there, it will wear away your carpet, and then you're having to replace rugs and carpets and all that. You don't want to bother. So what we're going to do, we're going to vacuum with this corded vacuum, and I'm going to go over the same area with the Dyson V8 Animal Pro and see what that can find that this one may miss. Now, I just want you to hear the sound. Much louder, and much to the producer's sadness, I'm shouting now. It's heavier. I'm dealing with a cord. I don't want to play skip rope whilst I'm vacuuming.
But that's an iconic vacuum, Gemma, right?
I know. So you can imagine if we're pouring all of our time and energy in creating the cord-free range because we feel so passionate about it, because we believe we've created the best of the corded, now we're focusing on cord-free, this is where it gets exciting. No cheating, empty bin. I'm going to go over the same area. And we'll see what we can find. Much quieter, much nicer on my wrist because it's less than 6 pounds.
Yeah.
And again, there's no cord, so I'm not dealing with any of the fuss. Make sure I get the same lines. You know, that one pass cleaning. Oh, look! You can already see the dirt is in there.
That was after you just did it.
I know. It means it played hide and seek with the corded and it found something. So let's have a closer look. Remember, I don't get marks, and if I hit this square, this rectangle, I always need to play off this. Now, okay, look at this. So yeah, hair's impressive, but it's an Animal Pro. We kind of expect that. If my husband comes a bit closer, you can see, I mean, I definitely missed the rectangle, but this coffee creamer, that's what's so impressive to me, because they're small particles. And we have the capability with a whole machine filtration to capture 99.99% of 0.3 microns. That's itty bitty stuff. That's allergen causing particles, pollen, dust, pet dander. That stays trapped in the machine itself, with the 2 filter support as well that are lifetime filters. That's why we're so proud and honored to be certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. You will empty it in a bin, not onto a rectangle.
And this proves that the air that's coming out of it, is essentially cleaner than what's going into it, and that obviously is going to help to nurture a healthier home. This is a really big deal, and Dyson are extremely proud to have this accreditation, and it is there with your Dyson V8 Animal Pro. We know you're getting the suite of 9 tools, which is unheard of. Every possible conceivable upgrade we have given you to make sure it's the biggest deal of the year. All you need to decide is which color you want. Can I tempt you with the titanium? Because it looks like that's America's favorite color tonight. We have our titanium, which has the titanium here. And of course, we still have the accents of this bluey purple with the red. The purple, which is in the middle, gorgeous, because of course it brings out the purple that is also elsewhere on the vacuum cleaner. And then next to the purple, we have that red. That's really nice as well. Amazingly, the red is in 3rd place at the moment. I figured it would be in perhaps 1st place, but it's 3rd place, 2nd place, and number 1 seller is the titanium. That will sell out the fastest. If that's the one you want, certainly order it tonight. Remember, when you buy your Dyson V8, there's no added expense in terms of no filters to buy, no bags to replace. There's nothing that you need to spend money on in terms of maintaining this. We know it comes with a 2-year warranty. That's great. But what we're excited about is there is 0 cost of ownership when you own your Dyson V8. Why do people love it? In short, because it's a Dyson and it's cordless. It's a major upgrade for most of us. Gemma just proved, even after going over that carpet with the original Dyson ball, the iconic yellow ball that many of us had many years ago, this was more powerful. So it's not that there's no competition. Clearly, this is outperforming even a corded Dyson vacuum. So that really showcases how wonderful this is, how ingenious the technology is. So this is an opportunity for you to get yours. As we head over this way real fast, folks, I want to encourage you, because this is essentially a floor vacuum. It's a handheld vacuum. It is a 2-in-1 that can really do everything. The reason why we're excited about this price is because of that. July 4th weekend sale. It's happening right now. Everything that we are doing, especially today's specials, are mega discounted, more than normal. The only chance of 2021 to get the Dyson V8 at this price. And if you are Googling this or shopping this, make sure you're comparing V8 and not the V6. The V6 is good, but it's not as good as the one you're about to buy. The V8 is in a whole league of its own. Free shipping, we're gonna pay for that. Flex pay on any credit card that you've got. Flex pay is $60. Visa, American Express, Discover, MasterCard, PayPal, $60 to get it to your home immediately. Oh, by the way, these are not on extended delivery. These are available to ship out right now to take advantage. 6 minutes remain, Gemma. What are we doing next?
We're back in the bedroom, because you can actually use your vacuum not just on the floor and the ceiling surfaces, but all those surfaces in between, and you can take it out to the car. But have you ever thought to use your vacuum on your mattress? Now, I've actually gotten into the habit of vacuuming my mattress every time I change the sheets. Why? Because skin cells collect there, dust mites, dust mite droppings, all the yucky stuff you don't want to think about. So what I do is I connect the mini motorized tool, absolutely my favorite tool, and I'm going to vacuum this mattress here. I popped it up to max to give me a little extra boost, and then I can get all the hairs. And like I said, I make sure that I do it every time I change my sheets, because look, because it curves, it really can get into the cushions of the mattress itself. Now, the other tool that you get is the wide nozzle tool. And why I love this, if you have a duvet on top of your bed, you know, you often don't always put that in the washing machine, but maybe it collects some dirt. You can actually use it on your duvet.
Oh, nice.
Right on the duvet. So it's like an upholstery tool. It's a wide nozzle tool. It's got that nice felt there. You can use it on, you know, even pillows, if it needs like a little extra help, or a little get the dirt off instead of just using your hand and moving it. This will actually capture it as well, and that's a wide nozzle tool.
And again, that tool's included. It's not an extra charge for you. You get it. If you're on hsn.com, it's your fastest way to check out. We are busy, and it's 5 to 1 in the morning. I can only imagine what's going to happen when folks wake up in the morning as we head into Saturday and the big holiday weekend ahead. It's nice to know you've got yours, so you can sit and relax and watch Gemma all day long and learn new things all day long, but at least you've got yours guaranteed now at the lowest price of the year. Just to reiterate, I am so used to seeing Gemma at least 3 to 5 times a year with today's specials. It's important I convey this to you. There are no other today's specials the entire year long on Dyson vacuums. This is it. So if you were ever gonna buy one, you'd buy one right now, because tomorrow it's gonna be a higher price. Next week it's gonna be a higher price, so is next month, so is Black Friday, so is Christmas. It's all gonna be higher. I don't want you paying more, I want you to pay the least amount. This right now, this moment in time, is the least amount we have ever charged for the Dyson V8 with the most comprehensive toolkit that we have ever put together for the July 4th holiday weekend. Gemma, we have about 2 minutes. We can squeeze in a couple more things if you want, and then I'll kind of wrap up with the value in a few moments' time. Gemma, what else?
So I'm here where we can store the vacuum, because I thought it would be fun to show you and why I love storing on this. If my husband gets a little closer, you can see the 2 screws right there. That's how simple it is. And when you store it above the socket, so that when you pop it back, it's charging. You can see the light there. It's charging as it's waiting for you when you're ready to clean. So that all you need to do when you notice that mess is take it off and go. And we're going to go from room to room again, because I just love doing that, because I could go around the house without doing anything except moving to the area that I'm going to clean. I'm going to end by the front door, just so you can see. And you can see how simple that was, that I just moved from floor surface to floor surface, room to room, wall to wall, without doing anything except moving to the space that I think that I need to tackle. Oh, and I didn't want to forget this either. So this red trigger here, that's actually responsible for activating the entire machine. And it's feather light. And it just means that because you're only using the power when you're cleaning, you're not wasting any of the power when you're walking between cleans.
And remember, what Gemma just did was the floor vacuum. She went from different floor surface, rugs, runners, carpets, hardwood, laminate, linoleum, but she didn't change any settings. She didn't turn a dial, she didn't press a button. It knows where it is, it's smart, and it understands the surface that it's on, and it automatically adapts to give you the best clean. But that vacuum that Gemma has is this vacuum that I have. That floor vacuum converts to the hand vacuum. So this really is a true 2-in-1 and completely cordless. So you're getting an extraordinary experience that weighs basically 3 pounds in the handheld form and under 6 pounds in the floor vacuum. It's awesome. If you'd like to order, of course, we're going to include all the regular tools that you see there. The vacuum alone in the red store, the blue store, the big box store, the discount store across America is typically $399.99. Our price today is $299.99, and we're going to go to a second page of tools that we're going to include for you because it's the holiday weekend. The wide nozzle tool, $37. The Flexicrevice tool, $30. The up-top adapter, $28. The stiff bristle, $23. The extension hose, $20. Gemma, final words on our best buy of the day.
Whole machine filtration, asthma and allergy certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, cord-free and lightweight. That's the major thing as well. Less than 6 pounds. It really gets rid of the nonsense, so you can just tackle the clean and get on with your day.
Gemma, thank you as always. Great presentation. We'll see you in a little bit for a brief encore. Gemma's going to get reset. And of course, we are thrilled to have so many of you joining Gemma and I for this launch for our today's special. Whenever you buy anything from HSN, always see if we do HSN Protection Plus.